Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson, that's Nathan Fox. We're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email here from Camden. The subject is seat deposits.
Oh, yeah, we are getting around to that time of year, huh? Hello, says Camden. I'm reaching out to get opinions regarding seat deposits. I was recently accepted into a school that has a quickly approaching deadline to pay a seat deposit. My issue is that I have yet to hear back from two schools that I'm also interested in. My fear is that if I don't pay the deposit, I will hurt myself in the long run if I don't get admitted into the two schools I'm still waiting on responses from. The school I was accepted by specifically requests that students don't pay deposits at multiple schools. Is it bad to pay a deposit at a school and then potentially decline acceptance and make a deposit later at another school, or put down a deposit at two different schools? I would read the print carefully. I mean, if they're telling you you're not allowed to, like, do not put down deposits at two different schools, then I would take them at their word and I would not make multiple deposits.
That's kind of.
But if they're just saying that's what we prefer or something, that's just them trying to get their hooks into you. And so you could say, oh, I don't really care what you prefer. But yeah, I also would push back on the idea that that deposit is required. It's not. I mean, it's just not. You can say, I can't pay a deposit by this deadline because I'm still waiting to hear back from other schools.
Totally. I agree with that. What do you think about the prospects of this student getting a scholarship from those other schools? I mean, if Camden hasn't
that's the
heard
thing
from
that
them,
I'm really concerned about with Camden, is that Camden's talking about getting in and not talking about the price that they're going to have to pay.
Yep.
And it's just like, you are a sucker in the game if you're just trying to get in.
Yep.
You have to be thinking about the price you're going to pay. We just were looking, for example, at Seton Hall Law School. And what did we see at Seton Hall? They give 86 to 88% of their students some kind of a discount.
Yep.
So if you're just squeaking in, if this is like I was admitted and I'm waiting to hear if I will get admitted at these other schools, if you're not like a shoe-in, if they're not trying to give you a discount, then you're going to be one of the only suckers there paying full price, and you should just be walking away from that offer. Definitely not paying a deposit to hold on to your precious spot.
Yeah.
What else did we see? Those numbers about the turnaround rejection rate, those are pretty interesting, right? 2,300 applications, they ended up admitting 986 of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they're admitting 43% of the people who apply.
Yep.
So like that, first of all, that offer of admission is not like a precious thing. They're offering admission to, at Seton Hall at least, they're admitting everybody. They're admitting 43% of the people who apply. Mm-hmm. But the interesting thing is that they end up only enrolling 279 of the 986 that they admitted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a less than 30% acceptance rate. It's about 3 out of 10 that are going to turn around and actually accept. Camden is sitting there with this offer of admission thinking that it's some precious thing and I've got to pay this deposit so I can hold on to it. Meanwhile, if this was a Seton Hall offer of admission, 70% of the people who get that offer are going to say no.
Mm-hmm.
I would ask them to push the deadline. If they say no, we need your deposit, I would probably just say, well, we'll see about that. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but
there's no discussion of money here. So I don't think actually Camden should be going to any of these schools, because if you're, so if there were money on the table here, then you would be in talks already, probably. I mean, if money does come through, it better be a lot. If you are ever in this situation and money is already on the table for you, you need to be talking to all the schools. You need to be talking to the school that's demanding a deposit and saying, hey, give me more time. And you need to be talking to the schools that haven't gotten back to you and say, hey, I want to make a decision. Let's put up or shut up. Yeah.
Yeah. I have heard of students paying deposits, like if there's a really good offer and that means that they're, the price is right. If you have a really good offer where the price is right, but you still want to wait to hear back from other schools, it could be worth it to pay that deposit and be willing to walk away. But first, I would definitely try to negotiate my way around it. I think it's pretty routine that you can push deposit deadlines.
Yeah.
Anything more for Camden?
No. Email daily at lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.